let's hope it works this time.
Throughout time, the world has seen many heroes. The hero of our story will never be forgotten, for his acts and adventures are such that they will take your breath away. Come with us to the Hyperborean world, to the times after the fall of Atlantis and the big cataclysm. A world of spells and magic. Knights in glistening armor, mysterious cults. A world in which a wanderer could overnight become a king, and the king a beggar. Appearing through the mists of time is Conan, the Cimmerian. A huge warrior who follows his own brutal code of honor, and with his sword in hand, travels through the Hyperborean world, fighting to ensure his own survival. Only fragments are known
the
of his
barbarian.
life, but these
Thanks to know my skill set.
shine from the ancient chronicles like comets in the night sky. Wild blood and a thirst for adventure drove Conan across the Hyperborean world. He was an adventurer, a mercenary, a thief, a pirate, and a gladiator. He strolled through black kingdoms in the south, sailed the waves of the big western ocean, and commanded the Cossack east from the Vilayet Sea. On his trips, he reached the fabulous empire of Meru, the almost unknown Ventia, and veiled, secretive Kitaya. His reputation was quickly spread. The name of the giant Cimmerian was used with admiration by warriors at many campfires, and in an infinite number of pubs or crossroads. A faithful friend and a ferocious enemy. A black-haired giant to whom no human weakness was strange. Here today, gone tomorrow, like a wind that appears and disappears without a trace. Time after time, Conan returned to his rough homeland to visit the burial mound of his parents and those few living relatives that remained. Here, he had grown up, and thus he knew that it was only a couple of hours' ride to the village which was his destination. Uncle Sarna, as always, greeted him with open arms, and even the rough and lonely barbarian was happy to see the familiar faces of his tribesmen and enjoy a day or two of pleasant idleness. Kron gives the Cimmerians their warrior spirit. Now in his ice residence on the Ben Morg mountain, he leaned forward to see better. For destiny was already waiting for the big Cimmerian in ambush, and this time had prepared for him more than the common battle or skirmish. Kron has chosen him as a champion who will fight for the fate of the whole world.
It's a bit different. This is more of a traditional old school pre-Souls platformer. And the 361 is very much a God of War clone. I can't do the. I'm not gonna read those lines in Arnold's voice. I can't do it. Little Thulsa, I talked your head up. Little Thulsa, what do you think of that? I'm like fucking Bizarro. This one you probably never heard of because it was a European exclusive. Not Japan, not America. Only in Europe. Yeah, the 361 though, that one did get an American release. I think before that was, I think it was the Commodore or was the Amiga that had a Conan game. I love that ambition, all those angles in the Evil Dead kind of thing, bro. No, it came out on PS3 also. Hopefully the memory card doesn't give me any issues today. I think I swapped the digital memory cards. Because this game has the thing where you fight off the enemies, but you also get those limited save rocks. Okay, good. So I can overwrite these. Good. Last October is when I played this thing? Jeez. About a year ago. What do you know? It's been that long. Okay, we'll slow the game here. Rise of Doom track on the Conan OST. Wait, did we beat this one? I think we beat this last section at the... What, did we? Hold up. Hold up. Now I have to have me asking if I have that save state where we... Let me see. Load state. 40... 53, 57, 12, 10. Looks like this is the most recent save we've ever gotten. Oh, forget. I'm trying to remember where we left off last time. So we got this item. Wait, press. There we go. Okay, I remember what happened. We were trying to get past some major creature here, past that door, and that thing's obliterated us. Did you yourself play Conan Exiles? I have not played Conan Exiles to be completely. Oh shit!
You will die.
Yeah, old school. Like I don't think you can parry with any and every weapon because O is light, X is no O is heavy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright. Let me find my inventory here. And I got stamina, and I like anima, tanima. Where is that small health? Kind of. But I'd say it's more like Clash of Clans kind of thing. Yeah. Considering all the other games that recently were just D-pad to move. It's analog. It's just God, help me. Camera's not exactly the best either. Not as bad as some other platformers, but it ain't quite your friend. Just to be safe. Save slot 1 apparently. Sleeping dogs crashed my PC. Yeah, because I think it's OBS 2. Because okay, this is new. How delayed that jump is, my god. So you can shield though, it's kind of funny. Couldn't be me, Insomniac Gang for life. Oh, you ain't gonna sleep when I'm done with you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Crickets. Yeah, big health you use automatically. You cannot save those. Shit. Nah, you did it. You didn't. No, my PC just crashed. Like, it's weird. It's happened twice now, but I'm just wondering, like, is it more so because I was running OBS in administrator mode? Because ever since we had the incident with that Close to the Sun game, I've always been running it in admin mode, so we didn't get any frame rate chugs. And the one time we didn't was that one Souls-like AI limit, and you saw I still need to do that anyways. There is some depth to the combat, but not too much. Like if I select, I think it was. I can't remember how to change my weapon. The light halberd, yeah. It's a lot faster, but it's gonna take forever to kill the man. Something similar with PCX2. Complicating at the time. Yeah, and plus back then, people didn't believe there was one way to do a combat. You had so many ways. Yeah. I picked the wrong weapon for this. I will have to pick it. I had to kill him first as well. Oh shit. Am I supposed to go through there? Okay. Everything here is trying to kill me. Let's just save this. I don't know where to go. Yeah, the camera's not cooperating with me here. Oh, come on! I thought I could make that. I guess not. This is one of the reasons why I save, because unless you die in combat, there's no way to regenerate. You're at the mercy of whatever save point you have. Fuck. I keep forgetting to change my weapon. Shit. And won't let me change my weapon. What the hell? Oh, it's left and right, not up and down. Gotcha. There's some way through here. Alright. The first number was in 05. I think the demo was like mentioned in 03, and then you found the actual thing in 05. Remember they used to give you... Oh, one thing I hate about this game is that... You see that save stone right there? Inventory... You have a limit of what you can hold. I can only hold 4 sacred stones. So if I want to pick up that sacred stone, I have to like save. So, what we're going to do, we're gonna save. Good year for CAG fans? Yes, a good year for CAG fans. That is dumb. I do agree that it's such like they limit how many save points you can have. But that's just how adventure games were built back in the day, some of them. Like everything autosaves nowadays, you know. The first things you dropped in 01, yeah, I was like 01 or 02. I was confusing it with Beautiful Joe. Oh shit. Oh shit. I might actually have to just there's no way past, I don't think. Ah, shit. Yeah. I'm wondering, like... I don't think there is a run button here, I don't think. Okay, it's probably here, then. Well, these ones are supposed to be Resident Evil 4, you know? But at the time, remember, Resident Evil 4, you know, well, didn't exist. So there was no high multi-million-dollar standard. And Capcom was willing to let them make something different instead. Now it's like, everything has to be Resident Evil money or it's not going to be good. Greenlit by Capcom. I think maybe we didn't come this way. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, this is what. Did we come? Okay, no, that's new. That's definitely new. Oh my god, they're saying words. I don't like that. So lucky you hear the noise of him getting actually like stuck between the rocks and everything. Is there a rolling dodge? That might have to be it. Let me see. Cause you can upgrade your abilities. Square, X square. I have all these points. Let me just start buying some stuff now. Oh, that was cool. Oh, XO, okay, let's buy that. How do I buy this? Maxed health and energy. Ooh, that was good. Alright. Health regen. Battle concentration hits max out. Lightning reflexes. Okay, less damage caused to Conan. Swing with Dawn. Can't buy those yet. Okay, then how do I... Then how do I get the, Okay, we'll keep that for there. Some movie I haven't been able to play God of War. Well, God of War is really good. It's actually, at least the original trilogy and the one on PSP, that one, the first one. Those were actually really good and faithful to Greek mythology. Dark, violent, even the good guys are kind of messed up. It's really, really great. Combat was satisfying. And if you've played Mortal Kombat 9 with the Kratos character, Kratos was toned down in that game. Yes, they toned him down. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Looking for my abilities here. Yeah, oh well, we'll figure it out. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, wait, so? Let's go. No, okay. Do I not have the rock? Oh, I got the rock. The safe stone. Another one I can't grab. Shit. Come on, come and get me, come and get me, come and get me, come on. Combat's got a lot easier. Oh no. Transforming Soul Calibur? Broken Destiny, I think. The PSP one. That was PSP one, I think. Bring, show me your butthole. Oh my god. And I thought Soul Calibur 5's, Ezio crossover was pretty. What did I do? Okay, we're supposed to go there. I thought that was the craziest move there. So whoever's watching this, the sleeping dog's just shit in the bed really bad. The fourth game, let's just talk about the story. The main problem with God of War 4. The problem with God of War 4 is that it didn't stop there. Like, if it was one game, you could have excused it as an epilogue to the God of War saga, you know, showing how much what Kratos has changed since, you know, the first 3 games and then the PSP games, if you count those. But because they didn't, and it just dragged on and on and on, it kind of makes it feel like it's a wash. Like, what's the point of having Kratos grow? Like, I mean, especially since the people writing it, they want Kratos to grow the characters. Like, you've already given him all that growth he's needed in that first, or that fourth game, I should say. The first game of the new trilogy. No, keep in the position. That's my thing. It's like, why? Like, why? Not everyone has to grow constantly. You can grow past a point and be kind of stagnant. Hell, you could regress even. Not everyone has to keep on growing and keep on growing and keep on growing, you know? But that's the thing. They remove the shit that would challenge them as a character, that will make them grow more, and try to grow the parts that are already grown. Like, you can't be doing that. This all looks the same. How RPGs can hamper hack and slash, because the problem, I will always bitch about a lot of action RPGs, not because they're bad, but a lot of people, the way they want to play them is, if your stats are good, they give you an advantage, but if your stats are shit, you can combo your way out of them if you know how to control it. It's not like XCOM or Deus Ex, where if your accuracy is shit, there is no way to fix it unless you augment yourself where your character gets built with high accuracy. Here's something. We're supposed to just climb and find all these. Channel. We're supposed to get up here somehow, I guess. And that's where I guess. I'm not even sure where the hell to go. Okay. Can I take it? I guess not. Wait. Yeah, we can't. We're just walking through it. We're phasing through it. I know there's a map here, but it's not the easiest thing to read. Yeah, I think I know why I stopped playing this part, because it was just such... I can't tell where it's supposed to go. David Jack? Yeah. The creator of God of War as well as Twisted Metal, yeah. No, yeah, I know we did this part, I think. Okay, maybe it teleported us back, but I'm not sure. I don't recognize some parts here. So wish the walls were slightly different texture, so I could tell where the hell I've been. Filtered by Metroid Dread. Yeah. Then again, nowadays games, yeah, it's either game is super easy or super hard. When your games come in either super easy or super tricky, it's just, yeah. Okay, so it just take us back to the beginning. So I'm wondering if I did something wrong here. Probably did. We going here? Oh no, we did it! How did we miss the big old cave? Like, how do we miss it? Yeah, how did we miss the most obvious thing looking back? Look how little damage they're giving me. I've upgraded this first. I can't use them health full. Yeah, I think that's it for this part. Jeff went on a hilarious tirade stream after the George Floyd event. Flint the ship out. Yeah, because the whole thing about Jeffy clowned on the development, because the point is that they're supposed to be like the more crazy parts of Greek mythology, and they mellowed it out with this, I don't know what to call it, like it's more toned down like Disney, but they still want a lot of graphic violence, so I don't know how to describe that accurately. Yeah, they want like a slightly softer, like a more modernized, I would say. Okay, let's go around. I'm trying to remember what the term is. But yeah, they want a more a streamlined. They want a more streamlined, like more like modern morals, modern interpretation. But they want the idea of classical Greek myth, which, if you're a Percy Jackson fan, I can kind of get it. But even then, Percy Jackson was more like a loose, and I mean a very loose take on the Greek gods. Save it with number 3. Okay, let's go here. Did we go here? I don't think so. This is massive. Yeah, Kratos was already a deep character. I mean, when your game begins with a character throwing himself off a cliff because he feels it's the only way to end things, before realizing that you could try to go against the gods, like that's not a light topic. Oh god, I'm gonna load this because it's faster. I don't like how massive this place is. It's so. I want to see where this one takes me back to the same spot. I'm gonna be this. Okay, that is a different screen. Ragnarok's an improvement gameplay wise, yeah, but narrative wise, it's like we get it. You want to bring the ooh, this is new. This is new. We get it. You want to bring the whole what's it called? The whole Norse mythology to it. But in that case, you should have just done a brand new trilogy with a brand new protagonist and kept it all in the Norse myth. I mean, you could have. I mean, if EA was smart, the EA Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they could have just taken that idea, used the Valhalla protagonist, the world, get rid of the modern day stuff, and it would have been pretty good. Well, crossover appearances like what? Like PlayStation All Stars, because there isn't anywhere Kratos and Sweet Tooth do meet. David Jaffe, Miss David Jaffe. Is it still so they both take me back? Okay. Okay, yeah, I remember why I stopped that one stream because I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was doing. I remember like a headless chicken over here. Oh my god, even the music loads in the same spot. Yeah, and anything else like that was, yeah. gonna see how far I can go. Then I'll look this up. There's no way. Okay, there's a new door. Okay. This door didn't open, okay. But it says we can go in here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we already killed this thing, so what happens now? Like, do I really need that little diamond or whatever is across from there? Turn the camera around. Okay, so the red line is where I'm stuck. Gotcha. What? I'm not gonna question. I'm gonna take that. I'll take that. We made it somehow. I'm not gonna question it. Even he was denied his rest. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to flame along with it. Yes, we have to like start walking as soon as those things open. Gotcha. Because I wasn't sure if one of those games where, you know, you touch just the tip and you're a dead man. Where you at? Show your face. Maybe about to see Louis trying to appear adult. It's not. At this point, I don't even think about trying to be a pure adult. It's that I just don't think that they understand it. That the well goes deeper. You know what I mean? Like, you can only go to where you know exists. If you live, like, what's a good example? No, it's like okay, going to the store, you know, when you're a kid, you'd walk everywhere, right? So you go by the streets. But when the distance gets bigger and you have more experience, then you realize you can take cars, buses, or you can still walk if you want. Bicycle even. Depends. RiKo, only take roads that you know exist. That's why if your friend shows you a cool shortcut, people are like, wait, you can do that? Yeah. For some people, they don't know that the well of death can get more complex. And more importantly, what lines are you willing to? Oh shit! Oh fuck! I was not expecting that to kill me. Because the camera here is like my worst fucking enemy. Like, yeah, it's the only thing about this game. Like, certain parts like this, you gotta be very. Wait, what's the pattern? Okay, so I have to go around it because there's literally no way I can get that shit. Cause, hey, look at it. It's the last part, and so by the time you get to the open part, it's already too late. So there has to be a way around it then. Oh, the whole deal with the Chinese, Japanese, Korean relations. Okay, that's a good example. People are like, why can't we just get along? The problem is that the whole history of that gets complicated. The whole thing with those, with China, you have the whole conquering of Nanking in southeast China, while with Korea, you have the whole thing about Korea being conquered by Japan's entirety. And there's a button I pushed that I didn't see the first time. Oh, it stopped it? Did it stop it or did it? Wait, don't tell me. Now it opens it. Yeah. Yeah, and what makes it so difficult is how they see it, because with you know the assault on Nanking, which is famously known as the rape of Nanking, it's you know, for what the title implies, but more, including, you know, like using people for target practice and harpooning practice with the bayonets and all that stuff. So yeah, and you know, and Korea was so conquered that a lot of the big essentials of modernized Korea, down from their training system to even the biggest university in Korea, which is University of Seoul, which is now known as the University of Korea, which it used to be the big Japanese imperial university there. A lot of that modernization, if not most of it, if not right, all of it, all the big chunks at least, that came from the Japanese modernization. But a lot of the history of those modernization in those areas, they don't want to admit it was the Japanese because, you know, because Japan's the really rare case historically where the oppressors, or what people would see as the oppressors, you know, changed them for the better. You know, the Constitution, the abandonment of a lot of their older things that would have kept them, you know, in the it's all bullshit in my head. I want to say colonialism because it's starting to die out in that time of era, because it's a world that's run out of places to conquer. You know what I mean? But what happened with the comfort women issue specifically is that for both the Koreans and the Chinese, they have a different number of comfort women on their records, and Japan is pushed by both sides to accept that they wronged one of two countries, Korea or China, more than the other. For context, there were comfort women in the Philippines as well, but when Japan started to modernize, you know, like in a suburban kind of way as opposed to military-industrial, they even offered an olive branch out to the Philippines, and ever since, the Philippines have been on good terms. Like, yeah, we forgive you for chasing people up in a tree because it was safer than trying to hide on the ground because you would kill them if you wanted to set everything on fire. So yeah, they don't have that kind of Filipino-esque olive branch both ways. I mean, I said this where the anti-Japanese hatred was so strong in South Korea that for even in video games up to the mid-90s, they had to use like a shell company like in Indonesia, then the Philippines, then shell company again to get the Super Nintendo, which couldn't even be called the Super Nintendo, had a completely different name in South Korea. Like every time the Japanese made something, the Koreans made their own version of it. That's why it seems kind of similar, like ramen, ramyun, and all that stuff. But yeah, but what happens is that, the big deal is Japan tries to do reparations or set the record straight, at least with Korea, because they seem a bit more satiable. But every time that they try to do something, it doesn't work out quite right. Like Japan has offered financial reparations on numerous occasions, and I mean numerous. Oh shit. But at the same time, the Korean government has also said we'll offer the ladies more money to not take that reparation. Now, if you want the most recent case, it's around the 2016 when Shinzo Abe was still prime minister, and I forget I think it was Kim was prime minister. I forget the name. But Abe and Kim were both the grandchildren of the first post-World War II Korea and Japan, respectively. And they actually had come to a financial agreement to how they could give some reparations to the Korean comfort women, the remaining ones at least. But then half the hyper-nationalist media in Korea was like, no, that's never good enough, essentially it's a perpetual sin. And even some of the women just outright refused to take the money, which I can completely get, because there's some things that money just cannot fix. But then the president afterwards, Moon, the one with the glasses before the current one, just basically tore up that agreement and said, nah, we're not accepting that agreement anymore. And now they're back to where they fucking started. No different than the 1950s. They're back where they started. It's happened a multitude of times. Get financial reparations, go there, go back. But yeah, with Korea and Japan and China, the worst part is because they have two different numbers. Like, oh, if you accept the Korean numbers, it means that there are more Korean comfort women than any other group. Or the Chinese, and the Chinese give them like raise tariffs and and limit in Japanese imports and make it more expensive for Japan to work with them. And then Korea can do the same thing to them, especially with pop culture where they know it hurts. Forget it was a K-pop song back in like 06, 07, I think it was. And there was a Japanese word they used, Pika Pika, the onomatopoeia for the word shine. Because of that word Pika Pika, the same like in Pikachu, like chew meaning like the mouse noise, Pika meaning shine. Because of those two things, the song was pulled off Korean radio. We had BTS can come from Korea to Japan and perform in all in Korean, no problem. Although they do it in Korean, Japanese, and English. Where's the map at? Turn, you bastard, turn! There we go. Germany shares with Japan. Because it goes, people forget that Japan went all the way down to Indonesia, and the only reason they did Pearl Harbor was because they couldn't conquer Indonesia fast enough to take their oil. If Japan had conquered Indonesia, they probably would have their Asian supercontinent for some period of time, and they wouldn't need American oil. J-pop is more disco and funk based, where K-pop is more like 90s funk and hip-hop elements. Like, if you hear the music, some of them are really good, and some of them actually borderline onto future funk. But a lot of the big ones, the girls like, it's because the boys are cute. How you couldn't have the name for the Kiev because it's Kiev or Odessa versus Odessa with two S's. Yeah, very similar. But yeah, a lot of these big companies like Samsung, what's a couple other little ones? I forgot what the term is in Korean, but a lot of these big companies that got big during the war because we were the government subsidized ones, or were called zaibatsu in Japanese. I forgot what the Korean term is, but you know, what's it called? Like Kia's one of them, Samsung's another one. Well, those big old companies. Okay. Oh, shit, I see what I was there. Okay. Those big companies, they're all in cahoots with one another. If you don't do, they can work with the government, and they can actually blacklist you from industries there. That's why people call South Korea the cyberpunk dystopia, because those businesses are so big they can actually operate like that. Yeah, BTS was a new boy band trend, but it's like after Gangnam Style, people kind of like the Korean pop thing. Turn right. Turn right. Can I jump here? Nope. Too high. Damn it. Yeah, One Direction was the Brits and then Backstreet Boys the Americans. Yeah, because Korean metal was never really big in Korea. More Japan than Korea. I wouldn't be surprised if they went, it's big in Japan, we don't want it. I would not be surprised if that was the genuine case. Because that has happened where they've done anti-trends. Hero Demon Hunters, that got big because, think about it, one, it's a movie that looks okay. It looks better than whatever Disney's pumping out. And considering for most people, it's Disney or Spider-Verse. To them, this is brand spanking new. The same way how for most people it's just Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, then you show them Conan or you show them same way how Game of Thrones when it came out. Everyone went like super nuts over it. Why do I keep going in the wrong fucking direction? Yeah, and it was a big comment because to them it was brand spanking new because they don't go too deep. Because gamers are simply for the gooks because gamers are insatiable motherfuckers. Gamers are honestly, I hate to say it, one of the worst kinds of fans you could ever fucking have. Because it's a fan base that complains a lot more than it's grateful for. And that's why they don't have anything. It's like for example, I say we need game preservation, right? But if I told them, does that mean you're gonna start collecting physical games instead of buying them for cheap on Steam? They're not gonna. They're gonna pick the $2 Steam sale over the physical preservation any day. And so that proves that the main issue to them, they can complain about game preservation all that they want, but they're gonna pick convenience every single fucking time. Oh. I just realized how low my health was. Yeah. If I have any small health here, I can still use. Alright. Yeah, as South Korean cinema is actually pretty good, like Old Boy, Wailing, Devil I Saw, Train to Busan. I mean, they're trying to make an American Train to Busan right now as we speak. I don't think it's gonna be any damn good. Yeah, but it came out, the Independent Hunters got big because, again, for animation, it's cool because it's not Spider-Verse or Disney, but the Spider-Verse Studios. It's on Netflix, so it's very convenient. They have that diversity card. They're pulling all Asian or Asian American actors. Like, I think the main girl, Rumi, actually is a real K-pop star. Who's an upcoming K-pop star. The songs are written for K-pop fans. The musical dance numbers are what you would see in real K-pop. So for some people that got into K-pop because of it, it's like K-pop, Team 100 is to K-pop as Spinal Tap or is to metalheads, or how Metalocalypse is to metalheads. It gets your foot in the door if you weren't already in there. The cucumber one, oh, I have to edit with the gun in her mouth. That one's really funny. Just because like the eyes look so dead in that edit. These games, you like art, you'll hear crickets. Yeah, one guy actually mentioned something I had never considered before. It was video games can never be art because there's no way to preserve them. You have 2 PC generations and your game already fucking broken. And of course, you have whiners who complain about like, oh, why is it there's no good games, and they'll pirate fucking everything and they'll still be unhappy. Right? You can't complain people aren't buying good games if you're gonna pirate every game, the good and the bad, you know. But also, guys, you got into metal as a kid, yeah, I was like that. I mean, it's not like PG or watered down like that Disney show I'm in the Band, you know. I don't know if the creator of Parasites and Snowpiercer is a commie, but just remember this: when like I said earlier with South Korea, it's a fucking cyberpunk dystopia where literally all like 8-10 big companies can blacklist you from industry, and it's a country that's very easy to get into debt to. And when you see that mindset of how easy it is to get that way in Korea, Korean media makes more sense. It's very easy to get into a fuck ton of debt. That's why the premise of Squid Game is so believable to Korea. Because it's that easy to rack up debt. It's the only nation that's more alcoholic than Japan and more workaholic than Japan. South Korea's birth rates are now worse than Japan. Only with Taiwan coming in behind them in second. So Japan isn't even the worst one for the birth rate repopulation issue anymore. That's Korea now. You also forget that porn is banned in Korea, abortion's orange. They had such a major push to try to make Korean women so beautiful across the planet that plastic surgery is a medical procedure. It's medical over there. You know, it's not like America where they want you to be really, really pretty with your teeth, but then, you know, dental is like literally an arm and a leg. Both movies based off of manga comics, preferably? Maybe. The movie built by gamers should remake Metropolis. I'll say because it's silent and black and white. Yeah, well, it depends. Like, if you mean modern gamers, like, there's 2 kinds. If you mean like hyper casuals, then I can completely see that. But we already had, what was it called? Megalopolis, which was kind of a partial homage to Metropolis. Yeah. I mean, it looked cool enough. I wasn't sure it was going to be good, because, you know. Where's my boy? My boy at? Where's he at? Yeah, well, at the same time, though, I understand why game studios do it. If all the gamers are gonna say, why would I buy a new game? I'm gonna buy our old games. Oh, shit.
You will die!
That makes sense, though, because think about it. If you have old people say, like, there's no need to buy a new game, just buy all your old games on GOG, or whatever, then wouldn't it make sense to remake them on a modern generation? Because they know deep down that gamers care way fucking more about... Oh, let me kill the witch over there. Because out of convenience than anything else? Oh, I can't go back there? I'm invisible. Oh, shit. I mean, like Suiko did, like... like we don't need the remake of Suikoden, you know, you don't need that shit. But it is convenient, because now you have both games at once instead of just one. And especially like it was like hundreds of dollars. Fucking bees. So I play any Souls games? I don't know if I can do it, bro. Like, I really wanted to try Sekiro, and I wanted to try Neo, and I wanted to try one more. Helmet, yeah. But then I bought Neo 1, right? I played it for 20 minutes, I put it down, saved my game, and I felt no desire to go back to it. I felt zero desire to go back to the ship. Alright, talk about how banning Korean porn is out there. Oh, yeah, but that's why deepfakes are illegal and they actually send lawyers. That's the main reason why they do, a lot of servers and websites say don't do, the deepfake stuff with the K-pop models because it's partially illegal and the lawyers don't fuck around. They will take you for every penny you've got. Again, I don't mind a game kicking my ass, because my problem is the fact that it kicks your ass and you have to backtrack so fucking much. I think Resident Evil 4 made me really terrified of that, because I was, as a kid, that intro sequence.
Conan disappeared again into the green sea of the jungle. Only a few mortals could travel through this hell of a jungle. There were troublesome insects, mosquitoes, and big leeches in the swamp areas, while in the dry deserts, large scorpions and poisonous spiders roamed. The mighty barbarian himself was half a beast of prey, which, together with his fatalism, enabled him to survive where the civilized man would not have the least hope. Dagger in his teeth, he swam across rivers full of crocodiles. Sword in hand, he fought the wild beasts, climbed the rocks where even a chamois would not dare to tread. And he avoided the inhabited land, not out of fear, but because he did not want any delay. He lived on what was at hand in the jungle. For the last couple of days, he could see the smoke rising up to the sky, and he knew this was the next destination on his journey. The volcano of Guagabe. It took him days to climb up to the plateau, in the middle of which was the large cone of the Guagabe volcano. And another day before he finally stood at its base.
Oh shit! I'm not saving a save zone just yet. It says here. On Shimo, you got filtered by Shantae, maybe still gain aren't your speed. I think with me, what it is, my upbringing, is that I don't mind struggling to learn something if I feel like I'm having fun or I enjoy the output of it. Because the way I draw with cross-hatching, I had to learn how to be very patient to do that shit. Because to me, I was a very impatient motherfucker growing up. But I thought the results were beautiful enough and it was worth to learn to be patient for. And I did that. Being a bass player, I learned if I want to be a good musician, gotta learn bass and piano, because I did piano first, bass second. And I learned how to do that over guitar stuff instead. But I thought the output was worth it. Some games, I don't mind struggling if I think, again, if it's fun enough, if I think it's worth it. But Souls, I don't know. I don't think I feel enough of a reward from the Souls games to keep pushing onward, you know? Like, I know I'm safe sleeping like a motherfucker here. Oh, wait. Yeah, because I play Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge, the third one. I mean, it's one of the two games why I bought the Wii U Pro controller when it first came out. But granted, I'm not the guy who masters the game with the hardest difficulty. I don't 100% my games. I'm admitting that right out of the fucking bat. So, because you're way better at that shit than I am. What the map? All right, there is no map because we don't have it for this area. Right. It's pretty hard for the wrong reasons. Again, I mean, it might have been. It's been a while since I played it, but again, I felt that it was fun enough to keep going. Because even with the original Ninja Gaiden, I knew which part was BS was the game and which part was me, so I would just keep on going with it. But I feel like it's more so the game than me. Whether it be that it's just the game design is not fun for me personally, or if the game's just utter bullshit like Super Pitfall. I mean, just to give a really bad example, you know, that I'm not gonna keep pushing forward. It's what it is. Yeah, Souls games probably are not my speed. It's a shame because I think it's a shame for me at least because there's so fucking many of them. I would like to enjoy a couple of them, but sometimes it's just how it goes. You can't just like everything. But then again, I thought I got into death metal, block metal the same way. I didn't like the vocals at first and blood metal production, but when I started playing it back on the bass and piano, it's like, yeah, you know, I think this is what's worth like suffering through bad production. That doesn't bother me at all. So where the hell am I going? It's the TV top? Shit. Good night. It's camera. Oh my god, I thought I was supposed to go in the mouth there, but it's not giving me any entrance points, you know, like... camera, quit fucking moving! Jesus! Ah! Oh my god. Fucking load this shit. If you get through! Like, yeah, that was bull. Yeah, you saw that camera? How that camera angle was like wonky as shit right there? Yeah, I couldn't see anything. Jesus Christ. Sees lava Conan. Ever do? Stop after Bloodborne? I'd like to have after retreads, like including Elden Ring. Well, I heard Elden Ring was supposed to be the more accessible one, so that sounds about right. And then I was like, is it really that good? And then I saw people were trying to give the fucking DLC game of the year. I'm like, it's a fucking DLC. You didn't do that shit for any other games like this guy out. Sit your ass down. The camera's one thing you want to continue defending? Yeah. Yeah, I still have 1 and 2 Sigma on my Vita. Oh shit! You follow me? Oh, that's the enemy? I thought you still cool in smoke. Oh shit! I see. Come on, get close. Where? TV's actually resources on the 360 version, like the Gorn, the Shrunken, the Windmill Shuriken. Oh, dope. Conan dying in lava is as funny as people dying in lava on Atlantis. Yeah, because Conan's a serious hero, you know. He doesn't make funny noises. He's just like, you died, Prom hates you, you've let him down. Goodbye. Have a nice afterlife. Let's get over there to the right side. Yeah, but you saw with me in the AI limit game where it didn't start off too bad, but when I started dying, it was annoying that I was dying something over and over, knowing I had a lot more shit to get through. It felt like if you had to like do like a platforming section and then do a quiz, you had to get all 10 questions right, you get sent back, but then the quizzes start showing up in like a random fucking order. Oh my god, what the fuck universal backshop show is this? I'll get that gem next. Alright. That's everyone, I think. I'm gonna get the big old gem. We did it! We got the Chaos Emerald! Oh, to import that to the Master Collection is beyond me. Probably somehow way they fucking coded that bullshit.
You will die!
Look, the PlayStation architecture was really fucking wonky. Like, when people forget like about like the RAM, I think like 512 megabytes of RAM, and I think it was on 360. It was you had 512, but you can use audio and visual as needed. But then if you wanted to do on PlayStation, you only had 256. So there was this massive workaround you had to do. I think what they did was similar to what they did to the fan version of Mortal Kombat 2 on the 3DO, which finished about a couple months ago. And what they did is that they said, how do we fix a character like Shang Tsung to change quickly? They literally put the character transformation files in the audio files because they could put like because you know it's a stereo track, so the track when he's changing would become mono, but the second channel would actually have a data package for the character files. So it's actually able to load in the shadow version of the character a lot faster. So I think they had to do something to work around like that for the PlayStation 3. So when your architecture is cranky like that, or janky, then yeah, you know what you got to kind of deal with. Favorite Conan story? Oh, that's kind of a tough one. Tower of the Elephant, House of Dragon. I didn't know the Human Torch multiplied. Oh, bro, Susan would go fucking bananas. Like, as if one Johnny wasn't bad enough. There's 4 of you. And don't forget, I'm Captain America. Only on weekends. I don't think I can get the guy just quite yet. Ah, fuck. Do it because with Conan and the copyright for it, it's kind of a strange one, where it's like Lovecraft, where a lot of the stories are public domain, but then there's certain parts of it that are copyrighted still. And so what you can do, you can go to the public domain, and it's like an over 1,000 page on book of all the collected works of Robert E. Howard. Not just Conan, Robert E. Howard. Are you not entertained by the helmet? This is I, the Conan. I come here to help village people.
Stop it, girl. I will not harm you. What is going on here? Who are you? What did the soldier want from me?
Priests of the Vulture enslaved the men from the village and forced them to build a fortress here, where they collect sacrifices for the Vulture Temple. They drive them in from the surrounding area, and if there aren't too few, they will catch a person from the village. And this time it was to be me. Thank you for rescuing me, but they will catch me again sooner or later. There are not many of us left. The life of our tribe is coming to an end.
So, the Vulture Temple. Those are the dogs I've been looking for. I've been tracking them around half the world. Not the life of your tribe, but the life of vultures is coming to an end. Listen to me. How can I get inside that fortress? Where is the entrance? Which is the path to it?
The gate has a special lock, which can only be opened by them.
Okay. But the wall can certainly be climbed somewhere, or there is another way inside.
Do not go there. They will kill you. Our men tried it initially, but in vain. Nobody has a hope against the vultures.
Nothing will stop me. It is either them or me. And I will do everything for it to be them.
Well, there is one more road, which was discovered by one of our men not long ago. He was a brave warrior and set out for the fortress where his wife was held captive. Unfortunately, he did not return. Do not go, you will die.
Show me the way.
You don't need hope when you're suicidal. Rank the Conan films at 82, then 11, then Destroyer. Question for you, Alejandro. Have you seen Cull, the Cull movie with Kevin Sorbo? Because that was supposed to be a Conan film, but then Kevin Sorbo was like, yeah, I can't get that Arnold body, just make it a Cull. I can't do the Conan body build justice. So it's still got the vibe, but it's not him. It's technically a Conan's son, if I remember correctly. I could be having this wrong because I had not been sleeping well last night. Conan Destroyer is one of the movies that it would have been better. There's a lot less interference. But the funny thing about Conan 11 is that Conan 11 had a lot, and I do mean like a fuck ton of studio interference. To the point where Momoa was like, yeah, the movie that you got, that was not the script that they gave me when they asked me to join the movie. Because it was essentially just going to be like the God of War Conan PlayStation game, where it's basically just classic Conan story, modern cinematography, modern effects. That's all it's going to be. But you know, they gotta get darker with the 2010s and all that little like gritty wave. Yes, Kevin Sorbo. Yes, Hercules, he was Cull. Yeah, but again, it's only Cull in name only because it was supposed to be Conan. But again, he couldn't get the body build just quite right. And even Arnold admits that the Conan was like the best he ever looked. And he never ever got close to that again. He's got so busy after he didn't have time to do nothing but work out. The Herculean blade. Take that, Celita. No, it's good. It's a good movie. When I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I could see like how it was a Conan movie from the writing. What?
I will kill you.
I'm so glad I upgraded all my health and everything. I would have been dead already. Show them the diddle of steel. Sorry, the riddle of steel. Yeah, I've been getting like 6 hours of sleep the past couple of nights, but they're not like 6 good hours of sleep. It's like 2 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 30 minutes, 15, that kind of thing.
There is a stranger in the fortress!
What accent is it? I love it. Oh, paper beats rock, and the sword beats the enemy. Oh, this is so retarded. Oh, I'm so mad. The cutscene played. It didn't let me grab the fucking health pack. Conan the Lumberjack. I'm so mad that he didn't land on him and crush him like a Gmod animation. Alright, Conan we want to play was such a big star like Arnold. Yeah, he had no chance. Like, even if he did a good job, there was no way. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to pull a Willy Wonka, where like you're like not bad example, not Willy Wonka. Oh, then you'd have to pull a Kevin Conroy or what's his name, Michael Keaton, where your performance is so good, it can stand on its own, or even better than your predecessors. In this case, like Adam West. Yeah, unless you do something like that, but that's a lot of small pieces in the machine that you just can't rely on predictably. So you're gonna spend like a decade or so like, perfecting this. I kind of miss these older, simpler action games. Again, I'm not a fan of the you can only save if you've got rocks. Like, I would prefer a save point instead of saving rocks. An invisible fortress. Crumbs balls. Let's go. Anyone seen the biopic of Robert E. Howard? I can't say they have. God damn it. Oh right, yeah, you did send it to me. I was just been too damn busy, yeah. Why is this one short-circuiting like someone threw like an RC car in water? Okay, so Conan can only roll when he gets hit, and he rolls back. Brilliant game design. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Oh, it's a homing missile? Oh my god! So... Pull the lever, Kronk. Kingpin, Private Ralph Howard gives us some choice. I was able to defeat the vultures because of my weight.
I will take care of those jackals. Please, save yourselves. Do not stay in the way here.
Hey! You! Listen! Untie me! Let me go! I am not your enemy! I am a victim! Quickly! The beast will be here any moment! You must free the rest too! Quickly!
That man had too much of a lot of voice. He's like, wait, what's my motivation? I'm about to throw your son into the river. Say no more.
You have saved us, and we thank you. None of us will forget you.
By Chrome, what's going on here? What is this bloody fortress for? What do the vulture devils do here?
They got me 2 months ago. And all this time I've been watching the giant vultures carrying away the victims to some unknown place. What they do with them there, this I don't know. But rumor has it that they sacrifice the selected victims in some terrible ritual, and what is left is fed to these horrifying monsters.
What do you mean, carrying away?
Caca, bro.
Every third day, the acolytes from this fortress will prepare one bound victim on the stone altar. At noon, one of the horrible monsters will come, take the helpless victim and then fly away. Then you can only watch them disappearing into the distance in the east.
This is exactly what I need. I need to find that hideous temple. I have to get there. I have some things to settle with the vulture cult. And I feel the day has come when they are finally going to pay.
But there is no way you could get there. The priests can get there from their temple thanks to the magical mirror. But you don't have that mirror here. And a mere mortal can never reach that place. The only way there is in the claws of the vulture, as a sacrifice.
So I'll fly as a sacrifice.
Have you gone mad? That was a joke, wasn't it? No, listen, you really mean it? By Mitra! Alright, if you must.
I need your
Could
help
we help you in
dirty
some way?
place. And
We're
those
going
called
to certain death, but if you succeed... By the gods!
It's simple. You'll pretend that nothing has happened here, and I'll pretend to be the victim. And when the bird comes, we'll see how he'll sing when I cut his throat at the end of the journey.
Like I think Bruce Dickinson at the end of these goddamn tours, yeah.
It must look like you're bound like all the others. But that's it. It looks good.
His sword clips through the roof!
I think I can hear the flapping of the wings. Good luck, barbarian.
Dive, bro! Dive! 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 We're gonna pick you up too! I like how the vulture stalled like, oh, this one's heavy this time. You have to put extra nuggets in there. So the movie...
vulture feed on the corpses, but who will take care of the corpses of vultures? A mighty warrior is coming, whose power is much greater than you can imagine. You have taken a too strong morsel, and it will choke you to death. The time of revenge is near, and Chrome is at our side.
This looks like it's the final section. I could be wrong. Do you want to keep going for a little bit, or do you want to save it here? Oh, right. Wait. Do I got something this Saturday? I did got something this Saturday, but I got Monday off. So it's a trade-off. Based off the movie based on the memoir of Conan. Sorry, Howard's girlfriend. Time of his death. Alright. Oh, okay, before the action starts. Save flight. Save spot. Number 9. Shield. Stab, shield, and go. Let me see what point abilities I got here. So you get everything. Okay, so I have all this. So there's like one or two. Maybe I need other moves first. Let's try the berserker throws. X square, X square. What do you? Everything we got. Let's try this out. Private Phil's what's best in life? Steak, caviar, served with the head of your enemies. There's like the heads mounted on the wall and stuff. If you want to go real fucked up, you have like the human skin suit, like it's like thrown over his chair like an overcoat. Like that would be a terrifying Kingpin, like Kingpin who would hire Kraven the Hunter, but it's not because he sees human flesh as the best trophy. Whilst Kraven just thinks of the kills. The fun part is like, nah, it's not about the kills, it's about the trophy and all the organs you can sell. Need more money. Oh, geez. Oh, that was cutscene angle. I should have counted. These shall not these unholy halls for loss of your kill. So we move here in the cart. Okay, we must kill these enemies. And Daredevil head, Spider-Man heads. I'd say Daredevil until Spider-Man, but then in that crazy version of him, he would actually throw away the Daredevil heads. Like, no, this one's much more valuable. There are many blind men, but there's only one Spider-Man. Hiring people like on like anonymously on like Craigslist to just run around city dressed as Spider-Man before they don't realize it's all hunting practice. I'd say it's similar to the Thulsa cult. But you know, technically the god's a little different, and sacrifices are a little bit different. But as far as being a villain in this game and the movie, they're functionally identical. the cannibals, like the Doom Snake cult. I think this here's the implication, because you have a lot of these axes stuck on the table, the little chopping block or chair, and a lot of these little skeleton pieces and meat. So if they're not eating them, they're using all the body parts for sacrifice. I'm low-key curious what the speedrun record for this game is. If that even. Children of Doom. Doom. Yeah, if you want, check out some of the Marvel comics of Red Sonja and Marvel comics of Conan. Because if you're gonna look at the Conan comics, there actually was a 2015, 2017 run that they did. Get the original first pressing, because the original first pressing of it was actually able to get away with that very 60s to 90s pulp kind of like look of like very attractive women, the strong muscles, the blood and gore intact, while the later re-releases of it have unfortunately been censored. They're well done censored in terms of like artistically being well done and still respecting the original vision of the work, but it's still, you know, censorship. It's not as stupid as that fucking what Amazon did by photoshopping the guns off of the covers of James fucking Bond. Like, what's gonna be fucking next? You make a Zelda movie and say Link can't use a sword? Oh, that Angry Rosalina meme for that leaked Mario Galaxy film. I have hope for that. I don't think it's gonna be amazing, but I think they did a passable, like, 90-minute film. Again, I'm a Mario fan, so there is that. But as a movie, I'm thinking it's gonna be better than Sonic. I'm gonna way more Mario games than Sonic games, but I think Sonic was much better as a film. Oh shit, one hit with the X! 4-kid style? Now, kind of think of it like this. Like, in one of the versions, they have Pocahontas in the 2016 run. It's a fiction of Pocahontas, but she's like the big crazy headgear, the loincloth, and, you know, of course, like a belly bikini top. While in the newer repressing, they make the cloth a bit longer, so it looks almost like a skirtish. And the top goes, I think, more to like her midriff as opposed to just being, you know, like barely a bikini. If I showed you the censored version and didn't tell you that there was an original one, you would have thought it was the original. That's what I mean by it was well done artistically. But again, the principle of it, I can't support it on that. Let's get the original precedents. It's not like 4Kids where they try to replace a lollipop. And a cigarette with a lollipop kind of makes sense, but whatever the heck that hammer gun was, as opposed to a real pistol, that was just like, well, like just make it a cannon that shoots like rubber balls. I mean, your main character Luffy is rubber anyways. You can, with all the gum physics, you just like, pretend and do that. Pocahontas is basically Princess Chell. Yeah, it's Chell meets Cheetah, pretty much. In terms of her being the principal to control over this crazy dying society, and Chell being that very flirty, the I get what I want, and no one can stop me. But less dice and less music. Don't give it up, Luffy. Yes, don't give up your rubber balls, Luffy. Some things are worth dying for. You gotta keep the movie PG-13. You have that awkward wall cut. Now later I'll look up this is the end of the game. If this is the end of the game, we can start the... Assuming my PC doesn't get crazy, we can try to do those PS3 Conan game. You gotta figure out what's wrong with that. I'll try playing the game again, Sleeping Dogs off stream with no OBS, because if it runs fine without OBS crashing, then I know the problem is OBS related. Because right now OBS running regularly, whereas with Sleeping Dogs that was in admin mode, so it's more powerful, so there's no chuggy frame rate. So maybe it's the fact that both of them are kind of like high intensity and they're kind of competing for that same space. Hassan says he's a One Piece fan, he needs the 4Kids version. Yeah, Hassan doesn't play anything. Hassan is just a typical propagandist. He likes popular things because it's popular. Let's spread the massage with no happy ending. And yeah, and I didn't want a happy ending from a song. That's gay. You gay, but I ain't me, bro. It's weird because actually the TMNT had dark moments about a lot of dub censorship. It's because of 4Kids was technically part of Fox, and Fox had really strange rules. Like, you have to remember that with Fox Animation, they could do in the 90s they had all these guns that were sci-fi guns because they couldn't use real guns. But on the other hand, Warner Brothers, their censorship was you just couldn't do modern guns. That's why Batman could get away with Tommy guns and that neo-noir aesthetic. But then Spider-Man had those laser guns. And consequently, they leaned into that and made a much more science fiction heavy show with, you know, the Green Goblin, the Dr. Octopus. So the laser guns didn't really feel too out of place. Let's reload that, shall we? Not sure where to go. Let's go down there later. Yeah, so everyone's got their own rules. So 4Kids had some, like, TMNT had dark moments, but they weren't, like, physically dark, you know? But you gotta remember there's also, at that point, a cultural issue. Like, Ghost in the Shell's like rated G in Japan, but it's rated R in America. And I forgot there was a couple movies like rated PG in Japan that rated like 17 plus in America. Especially movies like Superbad and kind of stuff, because you know she was a teenager doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Like Superbad is rated R. Hold on a second. But yeah, but like I remember, like a good example is if have you ever seen Crayon Shin-chan or Shin-chan, the rewrite that they did for Adult Swim, where they just turned it into like a Hood abridged series, like pulling South Park-esque jokes and everything. Cause that show's just a regular kid shows like Sesame Street in America, but there are certain jokes that you can't do because of cultural norms, like the Zoe song, the Mr. Elephant joke. I think you guys maybe know of this one, maybe you don't. There's Thunderbirds, 90s cringe as hell, yeah. Because 90s shit was really weird, where it was, by all means, and on purpose, it should have destroyed a lot of kid shows, should have killed a lot of kid shows. But the people who worked on shows were just so committed to the idea of their craft that they're willing to cut corners and get inventive to make it happen. Hassan has made more extremists, but the best part about it is that his days are numbered because, you know, people, the government are coming after him. Lawsuits and defamation are going on. So Hassan's days are numbered as a prolific propagandist. Hassan? Wait, is it? Hassan's? Wait, is more? Yeah, I mean, for things like that with Diddy parties, you have absolutely every right to feel vile. Because what people don't seem to understand that in the Western world, it was Christianity that actually pushed the idea of take care of the children. It's an Old Testament. I mean, I'll keep it brief. But before that, with the Roman culture and Greek culture, if your child was sick, you could leave them out to die. If you've seen 300, that beginning, with the, it's a little bit exaggerated there, but it's still true. Unfit, unhealthy, unfit, leave them on the hill to die. Come out of their misery. But through the Western idea of after Christianity, it became the case of protect the children, so we're now it's a norm across the entirety of the Western Hemisphere, barring really evil people. Dan Clancy? I know you're saying Dan Clancy, but I'm just thinking of Tom Clancy right now. But I'm thinking of the person Tom Clancy, but then I'm thinking of the voice of Clancy Brown right now. It's like, what do you mean I'm going to be courting? Give me that SpongeBob. Well, that means you don't make money on those aid, Mr. Krabs. I'd rather die. And he just jumps down the well or something like that. Did it come down or did it come up? Yeah, that's loop way down. Stick. Sam Fisher, me boy! How do I say this? You're fired. You get shot across the chest. Should I write it with Clancy Brown, bro? Clancy Brown's a damn good voice actor. He's a genuine voice actor. He's got range. Too many new voice actors only got 1 or 2 voices. Asmon's gonna go to DC. I think Asmon's like, can I just like stop talking to a camera for like a couple of days and talk just like a person? Like, ever since I clean my house, I become more human. Ah, shit. Okay. Which room? Still no map. He was AFK for a bit. Let me turn careful. Oh, I see that brown spot. What's this? That doesn't open. Okay. We came from here, okay. Go back upstairs. Oh, shit. You know, the Cowboys and Aliens, everything for live action Aang. I still feel bad for those the original live action Last Airbender kids. Because again, if you've ever seen them behind the scenes, they were the characters. They were the real life version of those characters, and that script they got was so bad, so bad. It's not Dan Brown, not the Da Vinci Code. Oh, not the Da Vinci Code guy. Nah, I'm curious. Oh shit! I'm curious. You guys ever like Da Vinci Code or something like that as a kid? Because it gave us national treasure, the PG-rated kids version of it. I got a gut feeling I should save. Get out here! Fight me, little man! Is this the start? Is it way back at the beginning? Oh, shit. Control got stuck for like a second there. Okay, so this thing locked us out. Okay, so we have to continue here. Oh, there we go. I wasn't even expecting this. So neat. Little rats, little detail there. A lot of the first 2 Da Vinci films. Yeah. Conan comics, Conan artists. It's tough. I think the ones from the 70s, there's a couple from the 70s, the ones from the 70s, there's one in the 90s, and there's a couple from the 2000s. I can't remember them by name, because at that time I wasn't really like super duper into Conan. Wow, fuck, that scared me. Because I was still kind of in that case of like, yeah, I don't want to talk to people at school about fantasy, because it just turns into the whole, have you heard about our Lord and Savior you know, the whole read these 2 book series over and over and over and over again. I'm like, can you talk about Redwall, please? What's Redwall? Oh, you bastard! Stop! My heart hurts. Having a stroke. Yeah, I'll look him up for sure, and I'll get you to you as fast as I can on the server. Was Vinci Cowboy her Angel and Demons bastardizes the book? I forget what the deal was with Angel and Demons. I forget if it was they wanted to make it more actiony because they felt that it was a better book. Because sometimes, like The Shining, the book, like, it's not a bad book, surprisingly, not a bad story. But nobody wants, but as the miniseries show, nobody wants to kind of read about a family getting over some kind of weird problem. They want to see the weird problem like manifest and take over. And sometimes it's not interesting. The reason why in Blade Runner they added a lot more fucking shit. Redwall Cartoon does a good job of setting up for the premise. It's a long ass series, to be fair. Like, it's kind of like Oz, where you're surprised it kept on going. But unlike Oz, it actually like a proper final conclusion. I think it's $15. I kept. I'm sure, but I did like the first 4 that I read. Some books don't translate to film. Yeah, it's also another thing with books where, and that's kind of like the hilarious thing about books, where it's, as far as creativity goes, if you know how to pitch a book, in theory can be the best medium, because if you describe it right, you set the imagination loose, and there's no budget. You literally just need a rinky-dinky laptop. That's like you can get an old Windows laptop from the 90s, right? And just you can write a book in a WordPad if you want to, and it can be just fine. Or if you wanted to, you could buy like a cheap Windows XP or whatever, slap OpenOffice on there or LibreOffice, and ta-da! You can literally just write your book there for free. You don't need it. You don't need to pay a lot of money. You have billion-dollar adventures there. But if you do a movie right, it's become cemented in the public conscience because it says in 5 seconds what would take you to like a page to describe. It's why even as soon as films came out, we had pulps that were snappy, witty, because they were taking at the time what was considered a cinematic approach, being faster paced, a bit more dialogue heavy. It's why if you read the book Les Miserables, which is like a very poetic book, you can't do that today. There's too much poetry, not enough to. The plot doesn't move. Like the story will stop for the plot. Back in that time, that was completely acceptable, but now people call it bad pacing. It's heresy in the eyes of the Catholics because it gets the whole conspiracy thing, like they do the whole thing, like Jesus, like Mary Magdalene, the lady that some people believe, was the adulteress who Jesus saved from being stoned. Like, yeah, they totally were together. That's why that pretty boy you see in the Da Vinci Code painting isn't even a dude. That's actually Mary Magdalene. And I'm like, I mean, if you watch it and just take it like a movie of a conspiracy theory as a fun what if fiction, I don't think there's too much wrong with it. But some people watched it and unironically were like, oh, forget this. Like, this has to be true. This makes too much sense for it to not be true. I remember one time when the film came out, he was talking about it. I didn't know what Da Vinci Code was, but I remember when the guy's like, it's just a movie. It's not real. It's just, for entertainment. It's not meant to be taken seriously. And I remember him saying that because that's the only time, the only time? Yeah, it's the only time I can ever remember someone actually walking out of the church mid-sermon. One guy, I heard that, he's like, nah, I don't believe you. And he's like, he's got up and he just walked out the goddamn door. What the fuck? That is bullshit. That is bullshit. So you do it right and it still fucks you over. So we have to do the left one, or is it like a... Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, you're an asshole. I hate you. I have to switch lanes. Wait. Alright, there we go. Probably in his taste in women. Nah, there's a lot more to it than just that. Like, if you get into the detail of the books, like about like the whole, the Vatican's got like these secret societies, and they work with world governments and the CIA to keep people suppressed and control. It goes full like borderline New World Order conspiratorial in that regard, if you get really down to it. By White Dan Brown's like, yeah, to avoid lawsuits and other stuff, I have to change the names of places and all that shit. Rejects his existence? Nah, don't reject his existence. He existed historically, and you point out what's wrong with it. You don't hear people say, yeah. You don't hear people say that Nero was a terrible person, ergo Nero doesn't exist. Yeah, they remembered all the bad things Nero did. It's probably exaggerated, considering some people believe he was like an antichrist. But he still lives on in some degree of the public conscience. Camera, bro, I hate this so much. Whoa, 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 whoa! We got lucky, holy shit. I'm gonna save it here in case I fucked up. You would order for life, brother. No! Soundtrack isn't bad, it's just a tad bit repetitive. So we'll figure it out. The creaking just stopped. Wait. Okay, cause wait. Let me get that axe out again. Maybe I need that particular axe. Further the back age, do the Mongols, yeah. A science destroyed by me, the Mongol horde. I got different ideologies, bro. I won't debate it here, bro. It's way too complicated. More fun than the VC, anyways. Hear the soothing sound of your voice. Yeah, and a lot of that great Islamic age science had a lot to do with India, surprisingly. Like, India had a lot of the stuff that the Arab scholars actually accepted. Like everyone's about, oh, the Arabic numerals. No, that's the Hindu Arabic numerals. Because the Indians made that. Arabs saw it made stuff easier. Then they adopted it, and then when Gerber, who later became the Pope, Pope Sylvester II, he actually studied with those Arab and Indian scholars, brought back the abacus, reintroduced that to the Western world, as well as the concept of zero, and was a really good mathematician, and that's what led to a lot of innovations within the church and Europe as a whole, from France and Spain and Germany. Fuck. Like, hold on, do we gotta do that again? Wait, what was that? I think it's like a break here. All right then, let me try loading up that save here and save. Was it 5? I want to see anything else here we can get rid of. It's here. Where do I go then?
You will die.
Okay, let's just load it back. Okay, maybe I do have to activate that. Maybe I just have to be unlucky and come back twice. Or be faster. Alright, let me try to go through. Alright. Yeah, I gotta go back around or whatever the fuck. No, wait, no, we can't be that way. I don't see there's any crack that delineates where I can break the wall or wherever. Every time I play Arab in 98, which is 2 times, which isn't strange, but twice in 1 year. Oh, in 1998, I didn't see the last part. Oh god, twice in 1 year. Where the hell is it going then? I don't think it's this way then, because there's... Wait. Let's go. Looking at anything here. I wish I paid more attention to whatever the cracks did. You missed these nuts? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just trying to find a way around. Don't tell me. Is it one of these walls here? Damn. Oh wait, I didn't see it the first time. Oh wait, oh, sorry, I thought it was a lever. I hate the camera so much. I hate this camera so damn much. Where the fuck do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go, man? Oh, where do I go? Oh my god. What time is it right now?
You will die!
Really? I'll give it one more try. If I can't figure it out, I'll go back in 1 second. That creek has gone, right? Wings of Redemption! Oh my god. Alright, let's try something. Okay, all the way back here, I would have never guessed. So I like all them Boogie, because the Boogie is a pity victim, but he needs pity forever. Wayne is just stupid. Wayne is just he's just a fat dude. Yeah, that's the thing about him. He doesn't understand he's where the meme is. He's why I say 62 IQ. He doesn't mean to be a bad person. He's just that unaware. He's not intentionally malicious. We got a rave going on here. He just doesn't think that far in the future. It's why he gets weight loss surgery and then he eats chili every day because it makes him happy. But you have to put 2 and 2 together that's kind of why he weighs more now than when the surgery started. Oh, I already killed everybody, okay. With desire, he played Hitler in Downfall, followed with a human woman. Why don't you have to word it like that? Because you're making me think of that god-awful Goku saves Unfrank animation. The guy took down the video, but I remember the top comment. It would have cost you $0 and 0 cents to not make this, yet you still made it anyways. And someone's like, I'm here because my YouTube teacher... So my YouTube teacher had YouTube playing, and this thing came on autoplay when she walked out the classroom. When she came back, she was horrified to see what the hell was on the screen. I'll save here then. Wing's just an asshole. Boogie's a narcissist. Yeah, it's not a, yeah. I know you don't abuse that shit. So what am I looking for here? Alright. So, yeah. It's not this, is it? Because I'm not getting that triangle pickup prompt. Alright. The freaking Bitcoin scam, whatever he did. Am I still missing something, or what?
You will die!
I don't see where we're supposed to go. Do we gotta go back and get something? Probably. Let's this orb just glitch the fuck out on me. So the joke was told him anyways. Yeah, you don't do that. I always judge people just only. He's got his jailbait girlfriend. Yeah, it's like, Yeah, let me take a quick break. I mean, you guys fill up chat. I'm gonna see quickly what the hell to do here. The fair spot Lawrence wanted up Saudi Arabia with traders and stuff. Nah, those people just was a purity spiral that they'll never be happy with. Okay, looks like we had a bit of graphical error that we got. Okay. Wings beat Boogie's ass in the celebrity boxing show, and it was kind of sad that people were hoping that, like, at least some of his fans were like hoping that he would like start redemption. Unironically, right here, this was open. Yeah, but you see how it's not glitching out as much. I honestly thought it was just Who the hell? Oh, I like that. So that red door here. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, see, I have a bone to pick with me? Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't find it very humorous. Anything else? Alex Jones challenge Destiny's bare buckle boxing. Destiny has no fucking chance. The man's arm would break like a goddamn Twix bar. Twams. But Alex Jones though, like he would win by being crazy. He has that that hood spirit of like gonna cry, just like gouging eyes out, biting fingers. Of that Superman vitality product he sells in the store or whatever. Where's he at? One more guy. There's one more guy. Where is he at? That's it. Music stopped, so I assume that's it. So we go in here again. So let's take a stone or whatever. Oh! I didn't even see that upstairs there. Knowledge, it was just for decor. The first one was okay. The first essay was alright. So I don't forget. Hey, let's go. It's so dark in here. Let's just square out. Okay, now we got him out. The game's like, wait for it. Now we did. Let's try this again. A Bal Buddy comic? Oh no. Alright, Joe, we're gonna save this bad boy here. Like it how we get this thing. I don't know why he thought I thought I could jump in midair and turn, but no. It's gotta be easier way for me to get this part. Alright, thank God, thank God that's over. I can't do it too loud. Just falling down the hood. What kind of map is this? Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. The analog stick is kind of sensitive. Like, for example, if I come here, I'm gonna lightly tap it. Slightly tap to the left, and I'm barely flicking it on the very top node. To the right, turned quite a bit, you see. So I'm like just barely trying to tap. It's cracked, it's broken. Can Bill Farmer do the goofy out? I think Bill Farmer has trouble nowadays, like past 5 years. Because at his age, I get it. I'm legit just paranoid about all the freaking like floor traps and everything.
Lousy barbarian dog!
We're so close. We have almost everything upgraded. The fuck is that? Kishan Entrance Part 2. October, and there a game that scared me so badly I struggled to continue playing it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like genuine horror games.
He is alone!
God damn it.
He is alone!
Because as kids, there's some games that, looking back, I'm like, why was I scared of this shit?
Lousy barbarian
And
dog!
you realize that fear's all in the head. Well, not the Elmer Fudd voice. I'm so happy that we're having Coyote versus Acme come out next year. I have a feeling it was going to actually be better than the anime that came out this year. So I hope it's just really fucking good.
Kill ya!
Sylvester's a bit more nasally, yeah, Billy West has been doing like Bugs Bunny for a lot of years, but I don't think he does Bugs Bunny anymore because the Looney Tunes show, the guy they got, he did both Bugs and Daffy for that show. He did a pretty good job as Daffy. Bugs a little bit more particular because I can hear the difference between, you know, the original one and Billy West kind of well. So everyone else is just kind of like trying to copy them. I don't know about the newest one for Looney Tunes cartoon. You know, the one actually called that was on HBO. That one I am not sure if I like it or not. Yeah, Billy West is flying through drama, yeah. And the Honey Nut Cheerio Bee, yeah. Look at his 3 biggest paychecks. Tom Kenny, the recent game failure. Yeah, to be fair, Tom Kenny has been getting 100% for how many years?
By gods! Yeah! Scream for mercy!
Oh, you can see that. The red M&M. Favorite M&M. Everyone likes the yellow one, though. Or the green one. Don't ask about the green one. That's not me. You will die! Hmm? What? Hold. Don't tell me. Did I soft lock myself out this game? Oh, please say no. Wait. It's all lever. Or was that triangle interaction? The interaction.
Let's see what's inside!
Jason Jameson's the yellow M&M? Wait, what the fuck? How is I forget his name, shit. But how is he the yellow M&M? And then Cree Summers the green M&M. Oh my god. Linkara, I can only give you partial forgiveness. It's like, why did you play the green M&M? Shit, it's an emerald. J.K. Simmons. Oh, my brain said JJ for some reason. I don't know why. Because I'm trying to remember, but all I can think of is every animated character, like fucking Tenzin and Omni-Man, that look basically like him with a bit more hair. That's why I can't remember. I used to think, when you say his name, like I imagine every character, like fuck, they got the same like facial hair. I can't tell it. The way through here, okay. Like as a kid, a video game, well, this would have terrified me because of the tense, tight spacing, even if it was an action game. Yeah, I think a weird one would be one of the Sonic games they played. It was always the water levels I hated because of the damn sinking music. For trying to think like horror games. Cause the music was a mix of like the save system or like something crazy going on there. I said one that always got to me was always like we had those long sections in the Sonic games where we had like big strands of water. If you didn't like know the map already, that the drowning theme just get to me like fucking stop. CDI game does not scare you for the same reasons, you know what I mean? Good lord, it's hideous! I hope she made lots of spaghetti! AVG in videos. I have a feeling she might. Yeah, with how the algorithm pushes people like really reacting now, very good chance she'll do more of the reactions. I think you sent me the Phil Hartman CDI commercial. Yeah, but what? I cannot grab it. Why can't I not grab? Do we have enough to? Why can't I grab this cool, spectacular floaty sword? What's wrong? Do I already have it in my inventory? I have 4 weapons there. Probably feels like I need to take it. Probably like, what the fuck do I do? Like, can I get rid of one of these items? I think we have this. I think it's the same kind of blade. Or we can't take it. Yeah, some of these Sonic music got really, really creepy. Some of them, not all of them.
Come and fight, my sword is ready for you.
Not here? Okay, head back. Sonic's EXE, a lot of those were in classic Sonic games, but those different that those were actually reversed and down-tuned. Which is why it sounds right, but it also feels wrong, because it's playing it backwards, too. Some from completely different games, yep. Of course, the freaking Kefka laugh, I remember that being on Sega Genesis. Twarms, let's go. Let's see. He's done. Yeah, the OG story for Sonic EXE was bad. It was more so that fan hack that really made that creepypasta popular. Yeah, the story was okay. The creepypasta, because it was playable and not just, you know, a YouTube video. It made it feel much more genuine because you were in that character's shoes. There was a squeakquel? Oh no! Oh dear! Oh dear! We'll beat this labyrinth and we'll call it. Why do you hit me through the damn walls? Get over it. Tails, creepy dolls from Sonic Aria, the evil Tails, yeah. To be fair, YouTubers like Some Call Me Johnny were kind of like already using that shtick on their channel. And when Johnny had to review, I think it was Ghosts and Goblins, and he also had to review, the Saw game. Where is it at? We came here. Okay, leave the room, I guess. Yeah. See, creepypastas to me are like game remasters. Like, it would be cool to see like potential of a bad idea or bad executed idea with a really, really good new coat of paint, like an improved version of it. But the problem is that unlike a good remake of a good, unlike a decent remake of a good story, to polish up a bad one to something palatable is a much bigger endeavor. Let's see what time. All right. His revenge is near, so this might actually be the last story. I like analog horror, but analog horror, there's a certain way you have to do it. Because what the thing about analog horror, what I like, is that it gives you 80% of the horror up front, but the other horror is the 20% that you don't see. It's the 10% of that is the implication, and the other 10% is your mind determining how far that implication goes. Wait, palatable? Palatable? How do you say it? You say it palatable, don't you? That was an audiobook of a Mark Twain story. I forget which one it was, but it was the part where the guy was like forced to eat sand by the kid, and the guy's like, "I'm telling you, man, sand ain't quite a palatable substance." And I'm like, I love the way he says it. So just say it like that. Nah. Like, now it's palate, yeah. It's like palatable, yeah. But there's also other words that we pronounce kind of weird like that, you know? Like it's Vita for life, we pronounce it vitamin. Or it's the experiment or Candle Coke. There's two of them I like. There's I think it was like I'll pause it at the name in a second. One of them was like trying to be like a fake news channel, a fake TV channel that was around but the whole implication about like the whole crazy what the Moonwalker threat was and how the governments were responding to it. It felt like it had a lot of attention to detail to replicate a 60s, 70s television. But again, what they imply is scary, and how far your imagination takes it is better. Let me see quickly here. Because palatable means means that it tastes butter. Gotcha. The one the creepypasta I talk about is called Channel 58. It's really good, really well done. Local 58 TV. And the analog horror is one about one where it's about these. It's called Overthrown. I think it's called. Yeah, Overthrown. I think is what it's called. Because it's about these people like they're kind of following these doubles who look like you, and then they just kind of follow you until they kill you. And the scary part about it is that they make it like a documentary format where they found like these notes of people who were taken by these people, and then some videos which were done in found footage style. And I mean, like the guy is like one of them has this guy locked in his apartment, recording himself like kind of unknowingly he's going crazy. That his lookalike double is literally outside waiting for him. Meaning the moment that guy goes outside or opens the door for any reason at all, he's a goner. Yeah, because analog horror is basically about using like lower res, lower filtered pictures, to where it kind of abuses that uncanny valley. If you've seen that Mr. Incredible meme where like he gets like the more uncanny, it's like that. But you try to take that effect and make a story with it. And so it involves a lot of world crafting, and it's really fun to do. Because you don't have to get too specific with particular individuals, and the premise can be it, but as long as you can sell the premise convincingly, it's really fun. The thing with analog horror that I do like, well, it's hard to make a good one, which is great because it means if you find a bad one, you can kind of tell within an episode or two how good or how bad it's going to be. Not about the devil, no. It's not about the devil, because there's two ways you could interpret that thing. Because it's supposed to be an alien threat, but the two popular interpretations for that particular creepypasta is, what's it called? Is that the first one is that these doubles are actually made by the devil and not an alien race. But the other popular theory that I've heard recently is that the creator of all those things is God, and those skin devils are the angels. So and that's why there's one episode where the guy goes crazy in his room in the hotel, logging in. The last thing he writes before he goes utterly insane is, "Who have I been praying to?" Like, God sent the angel, but the angels aren't what you thought they were. Yeah, Overthrown is what it's called. What's it called? The Mandela Catalog. Overthrown. That's the full title, apparently. Let me tell you, when I heard that theory, I'm like, oh! No, that one low-key got to me. I'm like, that would be terrifying. It's like, douchebag genie meets Silent Hill, and that's the one guy who's granting your salvation, and your salvation is only through death. I'm like, Christ almighty, man. Who wrote this? They had too much good time on their hands, good sir. No map? Yeah, Mandela Catalog. There's gonna be analog horror for everything, because like anything else, it doesn't matter how good or how bad it is. If it's popular, they're gonna be copycats. Some people want to join in on the fun, and they lack the skill to do so, and some want to make a quick buck. Some are doing it for a challenge, like, wouldn't it be funny if Ice Age was scary? But then again, there's some people who are afraid of kids' movies with ugly CGI, so that also works out pretty well. Hopefully we could beat this thing within 30 minutes. Hopefully. best analog horrors, on my experience, those ones tend to be stories that are more original as opposed to like based off of pre-existing IP. Because with pre-existing IP, it's a gamble if it's going to be good in the sense that it's scary because they're adding a new detail or a new take to it, and the other part will be scary because like, oh, I just put the image through the Photoshop filter and it look goddamn terrifying, more than the actual, you know, world building that it's trying to do. What is that? You went, like, what's going on, bro? What kind of... The Last Illusion? Lost World? Oh, so I see. So it's still any Lost World, like, if it was written as an analog horror story. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. Wendigoon stuff is great, bro. I like me Wendigoon. Oh, shit. One second here, before I forget, because this is a combat sequence, I might just, like, die here, in case. It's like Spy Kids 2, if you remember that movie. Look, I still gotta finish that video about Steamed Hands, which was like an award-winning motion picture, and they actually made it into like a almost hour-long movie. That's... I know some people consider 45 minutes of the a movie running time. Some would say at least an hour. Here? Where is here? No cracks in the wall, okay. Okay, I'm stuck here. So nothing can come out, nothing can come in. Okay, there's still more of them. Yeah, but yeah, with those analog horrors, one that you're mentioning, the T-Rex one and the Godzilla, those ones kind of rely on you like being into that to sell it, as opposed to the horror aspect, and that's what I mean about being a gamble. People are scared of different things, you know. There's probably a Barney the Dinosaur analog horror if I know. I don't know if it's like an infinite gauntlet here, survive everything, or if I'm just like find a door out of here. The best one was Batman. Maybe, I don't know. Well, Batman has a lot of fans, so there's probably someone out there who can do it right. But I mean, you could mix that with Halloween 3 told as an analog horror. That's a match made in heaven right there. Oh, this door here, I gotta get through the castle. Oh, we got bigger demons out here. And I'm sure there's already probably a Five Nights at Freddy's one. I just wonder how bad that one is. Oh, he's a boss? Where's he at? We upgraded everything so much, it's just a breeze. It's like, that horse is a great combo in my opinion. Have you seen the new Absolute Joker? How fucked up that one was? I'm like, bro, like, even horror Batman has not gone through shit as bad as this. A fucking, like, mutated lizard kind of thing. The worst part is he was kind of forced into that. The Priest and the Barbarian. Let's see what cutscene plays if one at all. Alright. Barney for the kids. living T-Rex sounds amazing. Nah, bro. What you could do is that you could make like Barney like into like this realistic-esque T-Rex, but it's like it was like the Vipers, but while they have that kind of like communication in Jurassic World, but I make it to where like it's like all like subconscious propaganda that's for people to feed their children in public to Barney. And his mind powers are so powerful that people just kind of like forget they have their own kids as their kids are eating right in front of them, so they feel nothing, don't even remember it. Like, that would be terrifyingly interesting. I'll probably make it a little bit different, make it like a original character, but have it like the CGI, like the robotic Yoshi dinosaur from the Mario Bros. Movie. Because that was adorable enough you could see it as a kid's mascot, but it's not cartoony enough to where it seems kind of like try hard itchy. Let me inventory. Let's go back to the health. Small. Oh my god, that jump actually worked! Titan Joker from the Asylum game? Yeah! Mixed with a bit of the Batman Joker. Oof, the ghost dying. And that's everyone. The cartoon of the Matt Reeves movies. The Batman, the cartoon one. When the Joker had like the crazy dreadlocks, like walking on his hands, like gorilla kind of thing. Everywhere Man's a cool villain they could use again. If it meant the Matt Reeves film, I would have called it, I would have said Bat Patterson. Alright, let's save here. I have a feeling we are near the end.
Another torturer? Another monster in the vulture's nest? In the lair of snakes? You still not know whom you serve? Ah, poor me. You have come to torture me again? Have mercy. But no, the vultures know no mercy. Wait. Will get what you deserve.
I remember the leaps. There was like an educational Game Boy kind of thing. Yeah. So they had some pretty legit games like Sonic, but some of them were interesting because the later ones actually had like this. It was like really chunky, or like this PDA kind of pad. Oh, these are entrances. Oh fuck. Oh, I know we were saved here. No fun. Like. That's one. Let's try this. This is gonna be trial and error. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I hate trial and error. Nope. Well, let me go there. Let me go. Oh, let me go here. All right. Oh, go back. Go back. I did not mean to go back there. Yeah, so how like this Game Boy buttons, like some games like ABC, some had a touchscreen with the touch stylus would use. I can't see, it's so damn dark. To the camera. So the way out is next to this fire somewhere. Oh, let's set him free, okay. The power of Aquafina.
I thank you. Your medicine can't save me and return me to life. But at least it has given me the strength to die. Not you are one of them. But your compassion is proof that you are not one of those evil devils. Listen. Do you have the eye of the dragon?
Statue piece, I think.
Ah, so you are bringing them death. Now I can repay you for your kindness. Listen carefully. When you pass through the pentagram room, there's a room with scorpions. You feel weak. A sudden cutting down of your strength. It is because one of them works a special magic and can drain the strength from your life. That is the one you will have to kill first. He is red. The eye will show you the color of evil.
Evil, evil, evil.
Beware. Guard it as if it were your own. And don't forget the mirror. Destroy it.
Okay, so red eyes.
Otherwise, great and eternal evil will pour into you.
Yeah, we are at the end essentially. So let me just save state. We can save number. I'll pick 7. And which room can I go through? Can I pass through the pent? Nope, not here. When I pass through the pentagram room, rooms will be free room scorpions. Can I get through here? You tell me to come back again? I guess so. I guess the only door in and out. Place it on the stand and we'll find the we came through there. Flat. I don't have a map of the lab room. So it's not this room here. Okay, so it's a room full of scorpions. This one we just went into, right? I then assume it's gotta be this one then. Oh, that's wrong one. Fuck. There's 2 doors. Let me double check here because it's like. Right. Is he back? Another guy.
No, you know me. I will be lord of the world. But wait, you will see. When the vulture frees me, you and your friends will burn in the fire of hell. You think you've destroyed my plans, but you're wrong. Revenge. The day of revenge will come, and you will suffer. You will suffer terribly. All will be punished. I will take my revenge. I will crush you, trample you like a bug.
I'll break the walls in this room. Because, you're right. There is probably a swinging wall, but from what I saw, I couldn't see anything. It looked super dark in there, like here. Yeah, I'll go back to the other room and check. Oh wait, not quite yet, not yet. Wait. You can see why I thought there was another place here, yeah. Last swing. Yeah, I'll check the other prisoner's room there. Alright. I have the same loading screen too. But
You will die.
the weapons are just floating there, my god. Maybe here? Like, I thought it was this one too, you know? But nope. I'm gonna have to give a little quick view on the internet. Let's see. Seems totally sane, just smacking it every goddamn wall you can think of. I'll stop here. Guess you guys take a look there. Alright, let me see here. Check out those thighs again. Cut those guys out already. Thoughts on the whole Netflix? What's happening? Is he buying out Netflix? Or what? Let me head back to the main part. I think I have to go back to the main room again. Because if Elon's buying out Twitter, Netflix, then I'm not sure. He'd probably have a better chance just doing his own thing. Yeah, this is the first I'm hearing of it, to be completely honest with you. The Netflix. Oh yeah, the propaganda cartoon for kids. Yeah, I've heard about that. Right, so let me go back here. Let's search the wall for this. Something tells me this other wall right here. This other wall here. Well, again, I haven't watched. You know, I don't watch Asmongold too much. Like, mostly watch because people send him my way, and I'm like, I guess it's the guy you want to watch talk about it. Right after the whole cuties fiasco, yeah, that's the whole thing and a half there. Alright, so okay, I think I found it here. Do you want television anymore? Alright, so what it looks like is that I have to come here. Okay, is this room? We got everyone here. Let's see here. Okay. Back to the center here. Where's the red wall at? Red walls. Everything there, okay. All we had to do was stand on the platform. Seeing here, Tyler, I tell me pro-Israel, fundament. Who's more pro-Israel? I honestly, for that fucking thing, the whole my best way to put it is this way. If you can defend yourself as a country, you have a right to exist. But no one is obligated to protect another person. Here's how it is. You can't help other people if you can't help yourself. What's the problem? Poison discourse on both sides? Okay, the red one's evil with the red end. Okay, oh, which one? It has, but the other thing is just the internet. The internet in itself is just over time turned into you're with me or against me. You're not allowed to be neutral. Like, you legit have people who are like, if an opinion comes up, you can't say I don't know, because then you're stupid. At the same time, you also cannot say, what's it called, that you don't take a side, because then they'll say, oh, if you're not for us, then you are clearly against us. And then there are people say, oh, if you're not saying anything, then clearly you're going to allow it to happen, you know? So you just kind of nowadays interpret whatever the hell they want to interpret. Like, you know. Is there an open door here? It's so black again. Oh, there it is. I'm so dumb. It's right there. That, and then some people who just want a solution that just gets rid of everyone and makes them shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? So you got collectivism on one hand, and other people are just like, I don't give a fuck, leave me the hell alone. And I don't care if I have to nuke the fucking planet to get some silence. Like, let everyone kill each other. Let them all die. As long as I get to enjoy my fucking Half-Life 2 in peace.
You filthy, smelly barbarian! How much effort and how many dead you have cost us! Fortunately, all our casualties were not in vain. Your effort was. And what's more, the punishment that awaits you will be terrible. You were relentless like a hungry rat, a splinter of wood under a nail, a flea in fur. But wait.
There's more!
We have prepared a comfortable bed for you. There you can lie down and will help us to bring the highest one. You who wanted to destroy him. Isn't it great?
Alright, it looks like this might be the final battle. Let's get a game on. Let's go. Oh, what the fuck? That's some Resident Evil 2 bullshit. You start. Yeah. No epic new battle theme, just kind of more the same. I'm surprised. Then again, this wasn't a very like uber high budget game. Why are you panicking like right away, bro? That's why they go down in one hit. You know what? Just out of morbid curiosity, I'm wondering if we can do this. Can we upgrade everything before the game ends? Alright. Probably not. Maybe we can. Maybe we'll be lucky. Oh, we're so close! We're literally just 2 moves away from having everything in the game! We're so close! And just for that, I'm saving it a separate profile, but we're so damn close. It might be the actual end of the game from what the walkthrough looks like. But yeah, it's been a couple of streams we've done for like... Again, the last stream was about a year ago, so... I don't fault you, but it's a fun 8-hour-ish game. You beat it on about over a weekend if you have no life, or you just commit all your time to it. Clearly not me, because, you know, I'll take forever to beat these things. That can't be it. Oh, there's more. But you went towards getting the Conan IP and the soundtrack. That's very, very fucking true. Because... The windmill.
Now the old ends and the new starts. And you, slave, start reading magic mantras.
Gelasso sushis as vos eslad bichasso. That's my new word, guys. Bichasso. I thought I was going to play a little bit of the game. I think we're actually going to finish it today. Come on, let's do this. Do this. And just so we don't have to do all the cutscene again, should be the last save screen. Oh, fuck. That jumping emitter low-key blocks it. It's funny. Oh yeah, with Warner Universe music, yeah, you're paying a fuck ton of money. You get stuck here. The Atlantean sword, let's go. And it's just like slowly spawn in, gotcha. There we go. I just know the icons get little blood splatter when you first hit them. It's pretty cool little detail, actually. A lot of noise going on. The helicopter. Terrifying, about to burst. Okay, and not fucking around. Let's do this. This is the axe. Hits. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go my abilities. Wait, yeah, we're actually gonna try to get every ability we can to the max. Probably the game sounds a little bit buzzy, just how it's. Wait. We just need 50 more points and we'll have every single ability in this game. Oh, we may have done it, boys. We may have done it. I'll render game render. Please render properly. Look at the orange screen right now. Oh, what the fuck? Oh god, we are going to inventory that boy. Health ball? Alright. Dial the snake. Okay, part 4. Let's go. What's code are interesting. First two on code are universal, but swimming for MG and Conan from Lionsgate. Because Lionsgate is essentially a Fox, I think. It could be wrong.
Can you see that man? Devour him and I'll become a lord of the world!
Now the two of us, you hideous worm! Seth, you monster!
Of course. Let me first. I'm just doing a little crazier. Let's do the big health first. Well, the one I got left. And let's actually get the last ability, and then we'll save actually properly with the game cartridge. Right. And that's literally every ability in the game. Let's put it here, slot 1. Let's go. And we're for a couple of tries. Oh, and just to save scum it here too. We're gonna save it here. Save slot. What's his camera angle? Oh shit. What the fuck was that? Oh my. Wait, does that count as combat? Oh, right, yeah, because I forgot this mechanic exists. When you die in combat, you can just try to get some of your health back here.
No weakling shall receive a second chance. Fight for your destiny. Mighty Hyperborea. Prove yourself.
Camera, bro, my god. And I mean, they can't fucking change the camera here. I'm stuck with every angle it gives me. What can we do here? Like, go to the platform here? I can't get up there, can I? Oh my god, just one hit it, killed it. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Well, iguanas are a lot more expensive. Yeah! She's still reading the library. I think I upgraded everything so much, we just made that fight just like one tiny slice. Kills me in one hit, I kill him in one hit.
You, the cult of the Vulture was destroyed, and Conan won the struggle against the evil that threatened the world. A long and varied life awaited him, and it was not long before he became king of the largest kingdom of Aquilonia. But this is another story that many of you know from the Numidian Chronicles, describing the further fate and rise of Conan the Barbarian, the one called the Mighty Cimmerian. Later, King Conan the Great.
Alright guys, what did you guys think of this game? I know it's been a while since we've done this consistently. Hail to the King? Groovy. See, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was a pretty, for a 2000s game, it was pretty fun. I mean, overall, there were some parts that were really fun, like the combat could be really good, especially if you go to the middle town to the arena. Some things I don't like, but I can't tell if it's emulation versus the real thing, but how dark some of these areas can be. Some parts of the pentagram room, I thought you had to open all 5 doors, but no, you just go straight up. So yeah, so I think that could have been a bit easier for me to figure out, but again, early 2000s stuff, mid 2000s stuff. This is 02. Yeah, but I think it's gonna put that up towards more of my fault as opposed to the game. Control's a little stiff, but again, for its time, it's not bad. Yeah, overall, I'd say I enjoy it. I'd say if you're a Conan fan, I'd recommend playing it. Only thing is that you saw that big grass in your section was a bit of backtracking there. So just be aware that you're going to do some backtracking. You don't always get a map immediately. Yeah, I mean, I probably could have played the game like 1.25 and it would have been better. But again, if they want to make a big, heavy guy, but I'm thinking that's probably why they picked the God of War out for the 2009 version of it. Because that would make a lot more sense. You have like a more of a Kratos. He's slow, but he's actually still maneuverable. And at that time, that God of War and Devil May Cry both changed how you do action games. Normally battle challenge. I think it was supposed. I think what happened was that when in the middle when I got stuck and I started upgrading everything, I upgraded his strength to max, his ability, his regeneration. So I upgraded all of his health and stamina to max. So as a result, I was already busted. So I think everyone else was just supposed to upgrade the combat abilities first and then that last. But so I did it out of order. So I may have broken the game in that regard. But oh well. Overall, I think final boss aside, I think overall the pacing of it was pretty solid. Anything that was like getting stuck, that was more so on me, barring that bullshit instant kill spike traps. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll try to figure out what's wrong with this month's gonna be kind of busy. Shit. I'm gonna try to figure out what's wrong with OBS and or Sleeping Dogs. Because once I figure out what's wrong with that, we can do, once we figure that out, I'll then try to continue Sleeping Dogs, and then if we can do that, we can try maybe doing the Conan, the God of War clone, and then some Suikoden, so I'll try to juggle all three. The Ron Perlman Conan game, the 2000 God of War clone, yeah, I want to do that one. Not Exile, because I have to get myself into that. That's a bit more of an online kind of thing. And that's going to need some time off stream. Kage is also dead. His father started from his followers. The Throne Rune thing? Yeah. Alright guys, any last closing thoughts? Because there is an arena mode that you can replay once you unlock it. Alright, we got no more closing thoughts. I know we kind of crazy kind of stream. But we'll catch you around, guys. So this is Shimo, signing off. Take care, raise those fucking horns. And remember what is best in life.